Hey everyone, Sam Battersby with Griot's Garage, and today we're going to talk about everything polisher maintenance. There isn't a lot that you have to do to keep your orbitals or polishers in good working order, but there are a few steps that you can follow to maximize durability and useful life out of these tools that you spent your hard-earned money on. The first one being cleaning. Of course, this tool here is a bad example. It has been very neglected and probably never cleaned. Now, this was returned to us through our retail store. We're gonna clean it up. It works perfectly fine. First thing to focus on is your vents. You have one vent on either side here on the handle, one on the bottom, and then you have your two shroud vents. Again, one on either side there. The vents can easily be popped out with a flat blade screwdriver. Simply insert under the rear of the vent and pry around at each corner very carefully, not breaking any of the tabs. Pull your vent out. The mesh can actually be pulled out of the vent skeleton so that you can clean it easily. Once it's clean, reinstall and you're ready to continue using the orbital. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. So of course do that to both vents. And then the shroud vents are not removable, but you can simply brush these out. Again, a good moderately stiff bristle brush will work very well there. Beyond that, I just like to use a good multi-purpose microfiber for wiping down the body of the tool as well. Very easy to do. And then lastly, you have your backing plates. So you can thread this guy off to access the shroud and counterbalance. It can be common over time that these will get caked up with product residue in around your shroud, and you will want to clean that out as best as possible. It's quite simple. We'll talk more about backing plates later on in the video. Next piece of maintenance is going to be your brush changes. So brush changes aren't always going to be necessary. It's all going to depend on how frequently you use the tool and how hard you're running the tool. Somebody that's using it, DIY, only doing a couple cars a year, you may never need to replace your brushes, or at least not for a long time. If you're using the tools in a high functioning shop, you're likely going to need to replace them every so often. To do so, you need a simple flat blade screwdriver. Simply thread out your brush port, pull out your brush, insert your new brush, and reinstall your brush port. Every tool will come with a set of brushes included. If you've accidentally thrown those away, give us a call and we can send you a set. But if you ever experience any power issues with your tool, you plug it in and it won't turn on, you have intermittent power, it's very likely that the brushes are the culprit. So check those. Again, same procedure on all of our tools. They all feature those quick access brush ports to make that nice and easy for you. Beyond your brush maintenance, really the only other thing you have to maintain on any of our polishers is the backing plates. Backing plates are wear items and will eventually wear out with use, really regardless of how carefully you're using your tool. Over time, the plate is either going to lose stick on the Velcro or begin to wear out by delaminating or just becoming simply worn and less effective. So to change out the plates on a G8 or G9, you're going to use the wrench that is included. Insert it onto your tool hub, thread the plate in. You want to make sure that these spin freely when you're installing them so they're not cross-threaded. Snug it down and you're ready to go. For the G13, G15, or G21, you access the plate bolt from the face of the plate here. So I'm simply going to use the included Allen wrench, remove that bolt, pull the plate off, reinstall a new plate, reinstall your bolt, and you're ready to go. For the GR3, it's even easier. Since this is a single action tool, you have this handy button to lock the rotation, and you can simply thread your plate off by hand. The orbitals don't have that because they're dual action, and you can't lock the shaft and the orbit, so you have to use the tools for those three. After you've replaced your backing plates, you're ready to get back to polishing. And typically, if you're taking care of your tools, plate replacement doesn't need to happen extremely often. We have had the question of, do you need to service the grease in the orbitals? The answer to that is fortunately no. They all use a lifetime Mobil 1 Mobilux EP Premium grease so that you never have to break apart the head casing to get to the gears to service that grease. All of our tools, of course, are covered with our lifetime guarantee, and we will always honor that, especially if you're maintaining them well. For more information on any of our polishers, visit griotsgarage.com, and as always, have fun in your garage.